Have you ever wondered about the mysteries of the world? What about the enigmatic stone statues on a remote island in the Pacific Ocean? Today we're setting our sights on a place that has intrigued the minds of many for centuries, Ilha de Pascoa, or as many know it, Easter Island. This secluded paradise, nestled in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, is the easternmost point of the Polynesian Triangle. Ilha de Pascoa is most renowned for its grand stone figures, known as moai. These imposing statues, carved by the Rapa Nui people, stand as silent guardians of the island, their origins steeped in mystery. Their stony gazes have sparked countless debates among historians and archaeologists, leaving us with more questions than answers. Who built these colossal figures? How were they transported across the island? And most importantly, why? As we delve into the enigma that is Ilha de Pascoa, we invite you to join us. Let's embark on a journey through time to uncover the history of this fascinating island. Our journey begins in the early AD 300s, the estimated time of the first Polynesian settlers on the island. Stepping back into the early centuries, we find ourselves amidst the first Polynesian settlers on Ilha de Pascoa. These early settlers, believed to have hailed from the Marquesas or Society Islands, arrived on this isolated island in the Pacific Ocean, bringing with them a rich cultural heritage. They lived in simple, communal societies, subsisting primarily on fishing, farming, and the gathering of wild fruits and nuts. Their lifestyle, though modest by today's standards, was rich in traditions and deeply intertwined with the natural world around them. Among these traditions was the construction of massive stone statues known as moai. These weren't mere architectural feats, they held profound significance for the island's inhabitants. Each moai was painstakingly carved from the island's volcanic tuff, a soft rock formed from volcanic ash. The creation of a moai was not a task taken lightly. It required a blend of physical labor, artistic skill, and spiritual devotion. The moai represented the ancestors of the islanders, embodying the spirit of those who had passed on. They were placed on ceremonial platforms called ahu, their stoic faces turned inland, watching over the villages and their inhabitants. The larger the moai, the greater the mana, or spiritual power, it was believed to possess. This belief led to the creation of ever larger and more complex moai, manifesting the islanders' deep reverence for their ancestors and their commitment to honoring them. As the island community grew, so did their ambition and the scale of their creations. The moai became more intricate, their size more imposing, mirroring the evolution of the society that created them. The islanders' ability to craft these enormous statues without the aid of modern tools or technology is testament to their ingenuity and resilience. As time went on, the island community grew, and so did the scale of the moai. From the 10th to 16th centuries, the island experienced a period of intense moai carving. This era, often referred to as the height of the moai era, was a time of remarkable artistic and cultural expansion on Ilha de Pascoa. The island's inhabitants, the Rapa Nui people, embarked on an ambitious project, carving and erecting an increasing number of these iconic monolithic human figures known as moai. The moai are typically portrayed as towering figures with oversized heads, broad noses, and strong chins, standing on stone platforms called ahu. They are a testament to the Rapa Nui's extraordinary craftsmanship and engineering skills. During this period, the size of the moai grew progressively larger, with the tallest one reaching an incredible 33 feet in height. Interestingly, there was a competitive spirit among the different clans on the island. Each clan strove to outdo the others by building the biggest and most impressive moai. This rivalry spurred on the construction of larger and more intricate statues, driving the Rapa Nui to push the boundaries of their skills and resources. And speaking of resources, the creation of these massive statues was no small feat. It required a significant investment of time, manpower, and materials. The Rapa Nui had to quarry the stone, carve the statues, and then transport them across the island to their final resting places. This was an enormous undertaking, considering that some of the moai weighed up to 80 tons. The height of the moai era was a time of extraordinary achievement for the Rapa Nui. The island became a gallery of these imposing figures, each one a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of its creators. However, the demand for bigger and more elaborate moai had a significant impact on the island's environment and resources, leading to a series of challenges that the Rapa Nui had to face. But as we will see, this era of prosperity was not to last. the 17th century marked the beginning of a period of decline for the island. A once thriving culture, Ilha de Pascoa started to grapple with the harsh realities of overpopulation. The island's natural resources, once abundant, were running thin, and deforestation began to ravage the once lush landscape. The scarcity of resources sparked internal conflicts and civil wars, causing further destabilization. In the midst of these struggles, a significant cultural shift occurred. The mighty moai, the monolithic statues that had once stood tall, were toppled. These stone giants, which had been the symbols of ancestral reverence and societal status, now lay face down on the earth, their once proud faces hidden from sight. This marked a profound change in the islanders' religious beliefs, as they moved away from ancestor worship and towards a new cult, the Birdman cult. This cult centered around an annual competition to collect the first egg of the migratory sooty tern, symbolizing fertility and hope for a better future. As the islanders were grappling with these internal changes, the outside world was about to intrude. In the 18th century, European explorers led by the Dutchman Jacob Roggeveen rediscovered the island. The Europeans were struck by the toppled moai and the resilience of the islanders who had survived in such a harsh environment. However, this rediscovery was a double-edged sword. While it brought the island into global consciousness, it also brought diseases and conflicts that further decimated the local population. In the 19th century, the island was annexed by Chile. This brought an end to the island's isolation, but also ushered in a new era of challenges and changes for the islanders. Despite its tumultuous history, Ilha de Pascoa continues to captivate us with its enduring mysteries. The toppled moai, the Birdman cult, and the resilience of the islanders against all odds all contribute to the enigma that is Ilha de Pascoa. And as we delve deeper into its past, we continue to be fascinated by the rich tapestry of human history that this remote island embodies. Today, Ilha de Pascoa stands as a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of its ancient inhabitants. We've journeyed through the early history of this isolated island, marveled at the remarkable moai era, and delved into the factors that led to its decline and eventual rediscovery. Each chapter of this narrative echoes the enduring spirit of humanity, reflected in every stone face that silently guards the island. As we continue to uncover its secrets, Ilha de Pascoa remains a fascinating window into our past, inviting